Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Bella and today we are playing more Cyberpunk. We're in like a dramatic cutscene right now, but fuck. Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I just want to go over, I want to do a continuation of the last video that was about like trans related things. Basically, I think that there were a few early like signs of, potential gender dysphoria, basically. So first of all, I wish that bro would stop yapping. I'm trying to talk. Stop, shush. I can't even like keep a train of thought going. Before I get into the examples, I do just want to say thank you to the new people from the last one. I think it's at like 700 and over, or a little over 730 views. I really didn't expect anything like that to happen. I thought that the video was just gonna get buried in the algorithm. And I think I have like 7 or 8 new subscribers. But yeah, thank you to any new people to the channel. That video did kind of get a lot of attention from people who are not too fond of trans people and don't really understand, I guess. I had a couple comments. I had one specifically that was like, oh, God made you. Sorry, I don't need to get into like all the stuff that they were saying. But yeah, to the nice people, I did get a few nice comments as well, and that's what I really want to focus on. I got a couple from people saying like it resonated with them and things like that, and I just want to say I'm very glad that my video could resonate with you guys. I'm gonna try to not ramble as much in this one and try to get to the point a little bit more because the last one was not planned, not structured. I didn't even really I didn't have a title, a theme, anything planned out. I was just like, I want to record and talk about trans stuff, so let me just ramble while I play Cyberpunk. But now that I have the structure of early signs, we're gonna do that. So firstly, I have never really been comfortable with other guys, and despite the fact that I'm pretty much exclusively into women, they just don't really do it. Like, nothing against guys, that they're fine. I don't know how to explain it. There was no like tension in that way, but there still was like a disconnect sorta that I think I felt with guys growing up. And it's something that really amplified with puberty, and it's also, it kind of like flew under the radar, even my own radar, without me really like understanding. Basically, I've never like really felt like one. I've always felt kind of like I guess like alienated from guys, or just like guys' nature. They're just like, I don't know, the interests, the interests in sports, the interests in like, just, I don't know how to explain it. It's just very much like a not. It's like a feeling of just being slightly foreign to someone who you shouldn't feel that way about. Given the fact that you're supposedly a guy as well, you would think that you would feel more, I guess like at home with the boys and whatever. And I don't know, that was never really something that was true for me. Early on in puberty, when I started getting on the internet and stuff and making friends, I very much gravitated towards friends who were girls until like the last like year or so, when unpacking all this stuff and like realizing why I might have preferred that. I thought it was just because I am into women. I like kind of chalked it up to that. It's just like, oh yeah, of course 90% of your friends are girls, and like sometimes you're like into your friends, and sometimes it's like more than friends. You're just talking to girls, and they're just talking to guys. But it's like, no, it's not really. It wasn't really what it like. It was very much just like I was just more comfortable like with that experience, the dynamic, I guess, of having friendships with girls. Like, it just, I don't know, it just, I don't fuck with guys, basically. I don't. And it's like I tried to play the role for years, and I didn't really realize that I wasn't really playing the role. I didn't like ever really think about the fact that it felt so performative and always felt like forced. Yeah, all that can be, I guess, summarized like feeling more comfortable with the, what is supposedly the opposite gender, and not uh y- your gender that you are, or that you think you are. And again, these are all little signs that I noticed. They're not like it doesn't mean like, oh, if you experience this, you're definitely trans, or this is only something that trans people experience. It's not to say any of that. It's just like, now that I know that I am, I can look back and see these things and be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. That really makes sense.
I could probably use your help.
What you need, Pan Am?
I could really use your help.
Oh my god.
Can we meet?
Just tell me when and where.
You don't know how good it is to hear that.
Oh my god, is she okay?
Caldo's camp. I'll explain it all.
Is Pan Am good? What the fuck happened? Hold on. I just want to say I'm sorry if my voice is like dropping low. I'm like terribly dehydrated. It's so late and I'm just playing Cyberpunk and I just don't want to go get water. Not gonna lie. I just don't care. I don't care about like if I die from dehydration overnight, life happens. That's a joke. Drink water and please take care of yourself. Don't copy me. I'm gonna get water when I'm done recording this video. So the second thing is kind of like tied to the first one. Masculinity has always felt super performative. I've never really, I don't know, it's just never like come naturally. I've always felt like I had like a certain softness about like my personality. It's just like very like intertwined in me. Like it's just not in my nature to be masculine. It's always been very performative and I never realized that it's not supposed to be all that performative. I mean, I'm sure like guys can force a little bit of masculinity to come off in, more of a masculine way than they would be. But just looking back, like I can notice like at work and things like that, like I'm always dropping my voice like when I'm talking to someone in order to like I guess almost like convince them I'm a man, which is weird because it's just like I thought I just was a man. It's not supposed to be something that I'm having to like play. It's not a part I should be having to play or I should feel the need to play. And that made me question like what am I like playing against? Like what's the default that I'm so clearly trying to not be subconsciously? Like what am I running from? What nature am I running from? Because clearly it's not something masculine. And as I like explored the trans stuff and all this stuff, it is kind of like kept going further and further, and it was just like oh maybe I should like see if I'm wanting to be more femme presenting, and it just never stopped. I guess it was just like oh damn that's feminine. I like that. I want to be more this way. This way is more feminine. Let me see if I can incorporate some of this, some of that. And it's like, oh shit, damn, there's not anything about me other than like being biologically male that's like masculine and liking women, I guess, if you want to consider being in a woman a masculine thing. God, dude, I'm gonna perform like a throat surgery. I'm getting mad. Sorry. I need to go drink water. My voice is dropping. But yeah, I can have it sound quite a bit better when I'm hydrated, but it's really fighting against me right now because I'm not. But yeah, I'll let you guys hear it in just a minute. My natural like, I guess masculine speaking voice, like when I'm at work and things like that. It's my voice is trying to drop down into that right now. It's fighting against me, and I'm upset. We're fighting each other. We're having it's a love-hate relationship. Me and my vocal cords. We're on the outs right now. We're not on speaking terms. It's on speaking terms, and I'm not upset at it for speaking so damn masculinely. Yeah, the third thing I wanted to mention was feelings of shame around like feminine interests or anything that could like make someone think like, oh damn, is that dude gay? Like why is he into that? Whether it be like stuffed animals, whether it be like nail polish, and it like doesn't even have to be something you've actually partooketh, if you will. Like it can just be something that you might have a feeling about, and it could be something that just like comes up here and there, like very far and few between, but it's just like a little something that you're just like, oh fuck no, I can't do that. When I first entered like puberty, I was really into like alternative like emo stuff, that whole like look, I guess. And I thought that like black nail polish was really sick, and but I never had the confidence. Holy shit, what is happening? I never had the confidence to like try it myself. Definitely not in public or like frequently, even in private. It was very much like a once every 2.5 years type thing through my teens. And then when I would like try it in private, I would just feel shame and I would feel like, ooh, look at these fucking masculine hands. You're a disgusting little freak. What is wrong with you? I now know that that's dysphoria talking. It's like, oh, you feel drawn to something and then you try it and you hate how you look in it even though you like it, or you hate like how it relates to you even though you almost feel like it's calling you in a way, or it's like there's just something about it that's drawing you in. That's dysphoria, or it can be like one of the ways dysphoria manifests. It's a very weird thing to come to terms with. If you are someone who's questioning your gender at all, I strongly encourage you to not only just ask the question, but like actually figure out like how, like do reading on dysphoria and like how it can manifest, and like watch videos like this one. That's not just me saying like watch more of this video. I'm being like dead serious. Like I didn't really start making progress like figuring it out and breaking the cycle of just going back and forth until I started like actually learning how dysphoria can manifest, and being able to like actually identify ways that it's manifested for me, and just being able to be like, oh my god, hold on, that and this and those 2 times that this happened, or like whatever the case, being able to look back and like identify them like with actual accuracy and knowledge of what was actually happening or what could have been happening. Just having the tools to assess the situation as you go back through your memories. But yeah, just try to just like be mindful of like of learning, and also take it slow. Don't ever feel like you have to like force anything. Don't feel like you have to be a certain way. Like you might not be trans. You might be trans. You might like it's wherever you end up, discovering. Don't feel like you have to be anything. You have to conform to. You have to make some self-fulfilling prophecy. Like take it slow. Don't force anything. Just see what feels right, and do a lot of like reading and trying to like identify things. But yeah, I can't really think of any other like very specific signs right this second. Maybe as I keep yapping, things will come to me. But I do just want to say that like as you explore these things and try to like identify dysphoria, don't be hard on yourself. It's very easy to be hella fucking mean to yourself, especially, I mean, I only have the experience of a trans woman and like what dysphoria feels like in that scenario. It's very easy to like be masculine presenting, and to be really early on trying to figure this stuff out, and to be really mean to yourself when you try to experiment and then you see yourself and dysphoria hits like a fucking brick wall, and you just want to call yourself pathetic or this or that, and maybe your dysphoria is not this bad, but it can be, for a lot of people it can be brutal, and that might like turn you away, or make you repress harder without realizing. I know it did for me, and it's very important to like chill out and try to not like, if you do think like fuck, like what I keep feeling drawn to like this or that, whether it be feminine or masculine, or um, whichever side you're starting on, whichever team you're playing for, and which one you're switching to. Just be like mindful of the fact that like if you are feeling drawn to, the dark side, if you will, if you are feeling drawn to certain things, and then you start like, you like give in to that, and you humor it and like experiment, you're probably, if you're prone to feeling dysphoria, you might like hate the experience of experimenting, but just be like, try to be mindful about identifying it, if that's what it is, because I know that made it just take way longer for me to realize. And now as I do my trans stuff or whatever, oh my god, holy shit, as I like do certain things, like if I like, I mean, I have long hair, but like if I take my hair down and like look in the mirror and I'm just like, oh, you still look masculine. What the fuck? Look at your jawline. Look at your chiseled abs. You gorgeous thing. You're not a woman. You're a gorgeous man. I'm messing around. I don't have like, I'm fucking around. But like when that dysphoria hits and it's like telling you that you look to this to be that. Like, try to be mindful and identify that, and just don't be hard on yourself if it isn't really. If you are still feeling drawn to it, and you just feel ashamed. Like it doesn't necessarily feel like it's not for you. You just feel like it just looks bad on you, or like it's not. Does that make sense? Like you experimenting doesn't neutralize the desire for it, at least not permanently, depending on if you repress it. But it does just make you feel terrible about it. That's very likely dysphoria. So just be careful. Don't be too hard on yourself. Be patient. Be kind with yourself. Like if you are thinking that like maybe you are trans and you know you fuck around and experiment and like grow your hair out and like try to see if you can like look cute or like cut your hair and try to see if you look handsome and it's just not, it's like the dysphoria is hitting hard and you just hate what you're looking like and you feel pathetic. Don't be too hard on yourself. Like after all, it's like after all, if you are trans, then this is a woman that's been born into a male body. Like, holy shit. Of course she's having a hard time. Give her some damn patience. She's trying her best, dude. Like, what fucking, in what world can you throw a woman into a male body and expect them to look like perfectly feminine all the damn time or look feminine easily? Like, of course it's gonna take some effort, especially when that woman didn't even know she was a woman and she's been trying for years or if not decades to live a role that isn't meant for her and doesn't align with her and her nature on the inside. And all this can be applied for trans men as well. Like be patient with yourself. Both like anyone who's trying to, you know, figure all this stuff out. Like it's you're not gonna look perfect. You know, dysphoria is probably gonna hit hard. But just it's important to, you know, if you're feeling dysphoric, to not be disgusted with the person that you're trying to kind of free, and the person you're trying to like help, like catch that first breath of air of their entire life, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's just like holy shit. It's been hard. It's been really hard. Like, cause I've very much accepted it now, but you know, leading up to this, it was really hard. You know, those moments of going back and forth and not even knowing what I'd like, not knowing I was feeling dysphoria, but knowing I was feeling pathetic, and just like oh you sick fuck, what are you doing with this long hair? What are you? That skirt looks terrible on you. Your hips aren't quite wide enough. Your shoulders are too broad. Your big strong woman muscles are too not womanly. Like, you know what I mean? Like your mind is gonna be mean to you. It's not gonna be easy. It like you just don't associate that with the person. Don't hate yourself. Just be patient. Remind yourself that the woman or man inside, whichever you feel like you might really be, or anything in between, if you're a non-binary person, um, we respect everyone on my channel, on the Bella channel. But no matter what the case, just be patient, be kind to yourself, chill out. Quit being mean, especially if you're a fan of the Bella channel. I'm not gonna let you be mean to any fans of my channel, because even if it's yourself that you're being mean to, that's not okay. You have to be kind. You have to give yourself, you know, the space to, you know, actually figure this stuff out without just causing yourself like unnecessary pain on top of, you know, the struggle that you're already going through by questioning all this and thinking maybe things aren't really aligning the way they're supposed to. Maybe something's wrong, maybe something's off, maybe there's something more going on. Like it's a hard thing to go through. So just like try to be mindful of whether or not you're amplifying that or trying to relieve it with how you're going about treating yourself. I honestly wish I had some water before this video, because I know my voice is dropping way too low, way lower than I want it to. And if I really try hard, like I can kind of keep it up here if I kind of like bring the vocal weight back and try to have it be a little bit like more feminine. But I really need to go drink some water. I guess I'll go ahead and let you guys hear what I normally sound like. It's gonna be even deeper than my regular like speaking voice that I have at work and stuff like that, because I know that like some trans women like naturally have like very feminine voices, especially ones that are like straight trans women. Like before they even realize they're trans, they're like already into guys and kind of like they think they're a gay guy, and so they naturally have that like feminine Maybe this is all stereotypes. Maybe I'm being problematic with what I'm yapping about. I don't mean to be. I'm just trying to say that like trans lesbians normally before realizing uh don't sound quite as feminine as straight trans women before realizing, because they believe that, or they're under the impression that they're gay men beforehand. And you get what I'm saying? Basically, I don't have this like natural feminine timbre. I don't think I'm used timbre. I don't know what I'm talking about, honestly. But it's not something really. Oh, I keep getting hit by cars, dude. I'm about to lose it. Hold on. It's definitely not like anything very feminine sounding. It's not like, I don't know. I'm stalling. I could just rip the band-aid off and kind of drop it down to how I normally talk, like when I'm at work or out in public. It's not really, I don't know. It's not very it's whatever. It's not um hi. I hate this. This is gross. Let me bring it back up here cuz it's, I don't know. I don't fuck with that shit. Let me bring it back up here cuz I don't know. It's gross. The more I do it, the less like used to doing the more feminine voice and kind of just like letting the feminine femininity out. The harder all that is. But yeah, I think that'll basically be it. If I think of more like signs and more videos, or to talk about in more videos, I'll absolutely make I'm gonna make more videos regardless of whether I think of more signs. But um, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that I was able to provide some value to you. I love seeing like comments of like people saying like, oh, like I resonate with this or like this or that. I don't know, like whatever, any thoughts you guys have, whether it's regarding like something I've said about my experience or my voice or your experience or any like anything, no matter who you are. I don't know. I love interacting with you guys, and just seeing what you have to say in the comments, and just knowing that like I'm like having an effect or providing some value, in some kind of way to someone out there in the world. It's pretty cool. YouTube's been my dream job since I was a little kid, and I've tried in the past to, I mean, not really tried. Well, I did try, but and I also like did okay with it, but I gave up on it because I started like questioning the trans stuff, and I was just like, fuck. Well, I can't let all them know I'm a woman, so let me just start over. That'll be better. That'll be cool. I wasn't like a big YouTuber. I only had a few thousand subscribers, but basically I'm saying that I've tried this before. It's been something I've wanted to do for a very long time, my entire life, my dream job. Um, so I'm gonna keep at it. And I love you guys. I love you so much. Take care of yourself. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below whatever is on your mind, how your day's been going, if you had a sandwich for breakfast, whatever it may be. I'm happy to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Um, take care of yourself. Be patient, be kind to yourself, um, and know that everything is gonna be all right. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope that you have a wonderful night or day. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.